Hello, travelers. Welcome to Lorespire. Tonight is the final episode of our last Azlanti mode core difficulty Trickster Gendarme playthrough. Alright, this one is for the whole enchilada. All of the marbles, all of the dough, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Either we defeat Areelu or she defeats us tonight. Okay, we'll be pitting our Trickster Team Weird party against Areelu and all the minions she has inside of Threshold, so it promises to be an exciting bout. And I want to say thank you to anybody who is here to witness it. Hey, what's up, Random? I was hoping might be getting on early enough for you to be able to make it, at least for a while. And hello to you as well, Yomogami. Oh, you know what? I think I have the audio turned up a little bit loud. The game audio, that is. Let me turn that back down. I turned it up for the stream with Sam last night. Let me know if that sounds okay. Anyways, in order to give people some time to filter in, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually level up some of these party members. That way we can possibly defeat Kormzada, maybe. I don't know. But we'll at least have a shot at it, and that'll give people some time to kind of go ahead and filter in here. Anyways. Some of these characters, like Greybore here, not very much to do with them. Some of the other ones we're going to have quite a few levels to actually take. See, you're not using a bow, so that doesn't really matter. Under armor, vital strike. You know what? Let's just take blinding strike. Maybe that'll help. Let's go ahead and take, I think I actually want to shake it off. We're going to take that with probably all of these, or just about all of these characters, so that way maybe they can have a chance or hope or a prayer of surviving Kormzada's lightning attacks. Oh, hey, Matt, and hello, Kristen. Glad y'all could join us. I'm just trying to level here so that we have a chance or an opportunity to possibly defeat Kormzada. Also giving everybody time to kind of trickle in as we do that. And oh, nice. That sounds pretty awesome, Random. ASMR, Sorcerer, and Kingmaker definitely seems powerful. ASMR was Probably, yeah, the best race in Kingmaker, and Sorcerer was arguably the best class, or probably at least the best caster class. I don't think anybody would argue against that except for Sam. Not a whole lot of... Probably not that. There's a hell of an idea, Yomogami, being able to transfer your character from Kingmaker to Wrath of the Righteous. That would have been kind of cool. Obviously, not at level 20, but would have been cool. I've never had pierogies before. I think I've heard about it in some show or something, but certainly never actually had it. Do you get mercenaries in that fight against Korumzada? I would think not. Gonna be my guess on it anyways. Level is he 15? Damn it. I should have looked at his stats first, huh? So I can look here. Well, I thought Monk might be a good idea, but maybe maybe not so much for him. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go with Monk anyways. Might be a little bit late to be taking it, but we gotta have somebody to try to tank. And hopefully that's going to be him. Oh yes, Harem. I love Harem. Matt, that's the dwarf guy you're talking about. Yeah. Tristan, that's the guy who worships. Wait, does he worship Saren Ray? Maybe he does. It's been too long, I don't remember. Thought he was Areelu. Anyways, where was I at? Trying to. Sorry, I got distracted here. Caring too much about any of that. That's not really too important. Not going to take that. You know what? Let's go ahead and take this. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna have time to make that effective. Alright, Regil. Or why not that? Hmm. Oh, seems like we have a quite interesting deliberation going on here in chat now then, huh? I'm just kind of leveling characters. I thought it would take everybody a while to get into here. So I was like, yeah, I'll just level up these characters while everybody's trickling in, but I'm actually thinking maybe I'll just go ahead and stop because I'm sure you are bored as hell. Just watching me level this, but you know, usually it takes a while for people to get in here, so it's kind of what I was doing, leveling these for the fight against Korumzada, but yeah, I'm okay with losing that fight. It doesn't really matter if we lose it, so I think I'm about to stop and just accept defeat in that fight. Alright, that's enough. I think we're just gonna go ahead and get this done. Like I said. Maybe I can throw his spells on him real quick though. Might have some small chance. Alright, that's it. I'm done. Let's go ahead and rest and get this over with. Oh, we can't rest here? I thought we could rest here. Well, that's kind of annoying. Alright, well, let's, why is this place sanctified if we can't even rest? Whatever, let's go. Doesn't really matter that much. Oh, hey Lunaraya. Glad of you to join us. Been a really long time. We took the strength mythic trick all the way up to rank 3. And then we have the rank 2 in knowledge world. Or I said strength earlier, I meant athletics. The athletics trick up to rank 3. And then we have rank 2 in athletics, or excuse me, in knowledge world and religion, and then various level 1s that don't really matter too much. Alright, let's go. I wasn't aware that you were watching the streams, Lunariah. Definitely appreciate that continued support. But yeah, we got here pretty quick. Once we got to Act 5, we just kind of beelined for here. Or almost did. But yeah, I would say, at least with this party setup, the Trickster's definitely a wee bit overpowered. Alright, well, we still have all of our important buffs in place, so I don't think we really even need to rest. Hopefully we don't run into a need for guarded hearth, but I don't really foresee that happening. Oh, and who might this be? Well, there's so much chat going on today that, Sam, that, yeah, it's kind of hard for me to keep up with it all. Especially while I'm kind of halfway paying attention to what I'm doing. Hey, no sweat, Lunariah, you know. Appreciate it that you've been watching along and that you were able to drop in. Life happens all the time to everybody, so I wasn't trying to call you out on it. I was just trying to say that it's nice to see you and to know that you have been watching. So I appreciate that. Yeah, that was like back in January that the Grenadier ended. So yeah, that's been a little while. Alright, let's make sure we're transformed and let's get this done. I used the campfire button to rest there, and it kept telling me you cannot rest here. And I would have sworn that you could. And then I was like, maybe I need to go into a tent or something, which is why I was running around all willy-nilly, but it was finally just like, ah, screw it, whatever. We don't actually need to rest. I don't know why you're running around all crazy like that. I don't appreciate it though. Let's get you to throw some fire at these damned swarms. And let's get you up here to heal through some of that swarm damage. Oh man, I friggin' hate those tidal waves. They're definitely one of the most annoying spells in the game. Probably the most annoying in here for sure. Disable device trick? I'm not sure what that is. You mean use magic device trick? I think we picked up rank 1 of that, but I didn't really see much need for rank 2. And we have such an extreme amount of strength that I wanted to make sure that we definitely got the athletics. And I don't think any of the other ones are really all that important. If we weren't mounted, we would have definitely gotten mobility, but We are mounted, so didn't really see a whole lot of necessity in getting mobility. Alright, get back here so we can bomb them all at the same time, please. Thank you. Alright, we might be resting soon because without any bombs, swarms are going to be a pain. Definitely going to be a pain. Although, I want to say, it's been a while since I've been here, but I want to say there actually are not any more swarms for a while. Which means there'll probably be some in this battle right here. Oh, really? You can't charge anybody? Lame. I didn't realize those animal companions were missing that many hit points. Go ahead and heal that up. How did your first swarm playthrough go there, Lunaraya? Judging by the overpowered comment, I'm going to guess it went pretty well. Alright. I changed him to shapeshift as soon as we came in here. No, he's in it. They do seem... Shapeshift does seem to randomly turn off, however, which is kind of annoying, but... Alright, let's go ahead and rest now. The next battle, if memory serves, is actually the hardest one left, I believe. Not sure why we can rest right here, right now, but we couldn't outside. That makes no sense at all. Wish there was something between onion soup and demon slayer soup. Yeah, I guess demon slayer soup's fine. We only have 2 demonic rages left, but there's no way we're going to need to rest any more than 1 more time at most. So, I think we're good. Yeah, Lunaraya, you've always been a chatty chatter. I was having a lot of trouble keeping up with chat earlier. So much so that I wasn't really keeping up with chat, and I wasn't really doing anything, or at least not anything significant in the game. I was just kind of slowed down at both. which is one of the reasons why I gave up on the leveling. Whatever, we don't have to defeat Kormzada. You get basically nothing for it anyways. You know, we haven't even used Trick Fate one time. We haven't used any of our spells except for Glorious Beard. That's the only Trickster spell that we've used like this entire... Oh, no. We're using Microscopic Proportions as well. We are using that. Let me put this down here so I can maybe not forget about it. I probably still will, but, you know, maybe not. Alright, I think we're good on everything. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, this is not the fight I was thinking of, actually. Yeah. Should be a trap around here, I want to say. There it is. That is not the fight I was actually thinking of. Oh. Okay, I thought it was about to start it. Like, really? I don't even get a... Alright, sweet. Good job there, Drunken Bomber. Alright, I am glad that I rested since these swarms are suddenly back. And get your whack-ass spells out of here, guy. Aw, damn it, really? Great. The last thing I saw Lunariah say was, "I'm a chatty chatter, so good luck keeping up with me." And I was just thinking, like, it's been a while since he said that. He's not being a chatty chatter. And apparently my restream chat is funked up because it looks like you've said quite a bit after that. Quite a bit. Let me see if I can close that out and reopen it, because otherwise it's really, really hard for me to keep up with chat if that's not functioning correctly. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading the chat to try to catch up to where I was at. And seems like Lunaria has been owning unfair with Swarm That Walks. Of course, I think the issue is kind of getting to Swarm That Walks on unfair. But apparently not an issue for him. Well, you wouldn't want to miss it there, Yomogami. I'm glad that they did. Alright, now this is the fight that I was thinking about that I think is probably the hardest one left in here. Yeah. I just realized we haven't even been using haste. Let's go ahead and use that. That should definitely make things a good bit easier. Turn on some unholy bombs. And we'll have you transform. You can use this on Manara. And the most dangerous thing here is just going to be those damn Galus, but hopefully we kill everything so quick that it doesn't really matter too much. At least that's the plan. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, whatever. Alright, fine. You charge there. Illiman, you charge here. Arrow, can you charge anything? No, no. Just come over here. You go get the hand of the inheritor. Ah, oh, damn it, Azlanti. You let Sela out. Sela, come on. Oh well, whatever. And the hand of the inheritor is dead. Long live or long die the hand. Damn, did you not cast the heal? Pretty sure I told you to. Alright, let's try this one more time. There we go. Where do you fight the hand at if you're a swarm? I would think it would be the threshold. I don't know, maybe it's part of the swarm's mythic quest to fight him elsewhere or something. Let's make sure we didn't get anything good there. Don't actually remember there being anything, but let's go ahead and double check. Not really that great. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Goodbye, Azlanti. Well, if you don't go to the prison, as we did not go to the prison here, then you probably still would have fought him in here, Lunaraya, if you skipped the prison. Yeah, it's pretty nice. That's kind of all it is. It's like, okay, somebody get a crit, and as soon as that happens, the battle's over, or at least all of the enemies within melee distance are over. Come on, everybody get your butts up here. Alright, this should be fun. Make sure these haven't toggled off yet. Looks like they've not. Yeah, hi.
Dismissed as a calculation error. You knew failure was a possibility, yes. It's decided. I will tell you the truth before we fight to the death. Would you like this? I thought I had hidden my home well, but I was wrong. They found it because they saw her with a scroll. Nothing looked, and I
love the way that we start the battle off. Like, you couldn't just give us mythic rank 10 for one more battle, you know, and just let us get it before this. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, but anyways. That damn drunk's trying to die again. Go heal him. Alright, well, Mythic rank 10, people. Mythic rank 10. Also, I'd like to ask anybody who has not already done so to go ahead, like the stream, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out so much. Really appreciate it if you do that. Also, we have a link to our Discord down in the description for anybody who wants to join us on Discord. Let's see, Mythic rank 10. Yeah, not even sure who I picked this with. It's gotta be Sela. No, this is... Yes, this is Sela. Okay. Go ahead and take Mythic Resolve. Really for you, let's take Domain Zealot. Zealot. Let's see here. Well, it's not really going to help against her. We do have ranging. Yeah, okay, we have ranging shots. That's probably the most important one there. Ooh, let's take this one. Or this one. God, I hate frickin' robocalls. It's all there ever is these days, too. Yep, definitely don't need that. No, screw it. Let's go ahead and take 2 additional. Not that we need them. Take Might of the Gods, because why not? I suppose the elemental domain is maybe not the worst idea. Let's see. Not fire, not earth. Water. And I think the other one we want is fire. Yeah, that's definitely not a bad idea. Not that I think it's going to matter much, because I suspect we'll be killing Areelu on turn 1. At least that's my goal. But, yeah, what the hell. Plans might go awry. Might have to wait till turn 2, I guess. It depends on how things happen and whether or not we can actually attack her on turn 1, I guess. Ah, my restream chat just started working again, finally. Oh, that thing's kind of buggy. It's really nice and helpful, but it's kind of buggy. For sure, we're not going to be using Tsunami or Firestorm. But, the immunity couldn't hurt. Assuming she doesn't have, bypass immunities for her spells, but if she does, oh well. Like I said, we didn't actually need that. I'm pretty sure we could have taken her at, like, Mythic rank 6 or 7. Definitely at Mythic rank 8. These last 2 Mythic ranks were mostly unnecessary. Alright, let's go get our faces stomped by Kormzada. That should be fun, right? Oh, I forgot to loot that. Not that it's... Don't think it's actually any good. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Does look kind of nice, though. Yeah, that was...
Come here. I, Areelu Vorlesh, the one you called the betrayer.
Yeah, Sam, that was, I don't know, kind of nuts last night after you ascended. You ascended, and every battle you were gaining, like, I don't know, 3 to 5 levels for a while. I could say with how quickly you were gaining levels, it seems like you ought to be able to ascend every couple of days. Alright, I don't even know why we're actually going to try to fight this. Wait a minute, why are you here? Oh, I'm gonna be... And you? You're both here? I am going to... They're all 3 here? Wow, I'm gonna be so pissed if we have to 3-man Areelu. That will make things more interesting, right? I think we could do it. I really think we could do it as long as we don't rest, because we would keep all the buffs. But this does worry me a little bit. Where the hell are Regil, that damn coward, and everybody else? Ember. Frickin' Greybore. Alright. Actually, I don't think they're here. I guess they're just showing up, but they're not actually here. Alright, well, I guess it doesn't matter because there's no way we're winning with 2 characters. I'm really glad I didn't finish leveling all of those characters, and then we would have gotten here and only had 2 characters to fight Formzada and all these demons with. Oh, I would have been so pissed. I hope not, Lunaraya. Hopefully, right now, we have our mercs back. Everything's good. Okay. I think we're good. We seem to be good. Although, for some reason... Yeah, whatever. Fine. That's fine. Yeah, that, I thought the game was gonna throw us one last curveball right there. It was like, oh my god. Really? Well, whatever bit of bugginess was happened doesn't seem to have had any practical effects, so I guess it doesn't matter. He mounted back up, though. Oh, look, it's Discari's pitiful echo.
Into the abyss. I was hunting the hand. He lost to you. He lost. The great Discari himself lost to a mortal. So what happens if I succeed?
Doesn't matter, because you've got 0 chance, guy. Although I would like to charge you. And he's down. There you go. Trickster doing Trickster stuff. I like the sound of that. Manara tricking all of us, or at least me. I don't know if y'all fell for it or not, but I sure as shit did. Oh, well, we're not in the DLC yet, are we? Alright, guess we don't even really need to rest, do we? Before we go fight Areelu. I don't believe we do. This is one reason why I did want to kind of level everybody out, because I knew this was going to be way too short. I mean, we're an hour and 8 minutes into the stream, and I think we spent the first 15 to 20 of that leveling characters that didn't even matter. I don't think there's really anything else we need and or want to do. Guess we can do that. This is way too many spells to try to deal with and remember, and especially since I just got like all of them. Kind of annoying. Alright, I give up. We don't actually need any of that crap. The only thing we need to do is charge her. That's it. Alright, let's do this. We are gonna go turn-based for this part of it.
This is where it happened. It was here that I conducted the ritual, sewing my soul and the essence of the abyss together. Feeling the world change around me as every stitch brought Galarian closer to the abyss. And it was here that even though you have no memory of it, I did the same to your soul.
Hey yo, Jared, glad you could make it for the final battle of the playthrough. Yeah, thanks for showing up. Definitely appreciate that. And yeah, we have quite a few people here tonight, which is awesome.
A researcher must not have any personal feelings for the subjects of... A researcher must be particular. You're so adept at magic. You have seen a goddess. You have been face to face with demon lords. Were you awed by the... How strange. You are a kid. When I watched you... If a hypothesis... It will kill me eventually. The tearing of the soul. And it's finally time to end all this. Asking me... Death isn't I.
Alright. This should be fun on a... Oh, she came right to us. Yeah, we're gonna kill her in one turn. One turn. For sure. Like... There's a... No question about that now. Mostly just curious if we're actually going to dispel anything with that. We dispelled haste, we dispelled heroism. You know, just interested to see how effective a dispeller this alchemist is. Bark skin. It's not bad for one turn, I suppose. Three spells dispelled. Anyways. You guys do not even matter at all. Like, yeah. Oh, damn it. I was supposed to wait with him, too. Oh, well. Whatever. Form Zada Reborn, huh? Well, maybe not one turn, maybe not, considering we just missed with every attack there. Oh, really? Come on, we took Sorcerer's Reflex with you. We can't cast that now? Lame. Whatever. I mean, I guess we don't have a swift action left, but that's still kind of annoying. Alright, fine. We'll wait till next turn. Not a bad start. Oh, come on, really? Damn, we might not kill her in one turn. It seems that trick fate does not last through the conversation. Oh, wait, never mind, it did. Okay, yeah, she's dead. She should definitely be dead. Goodbye, Areelu. Oh, I forgot she auto heals. Damn. Well, so much for taking her out in one turn. That's kind of annoying. Should have done this first. Why would you waste time on such a thing, Jared, trying to install Windows 11 on a USB from a Windows 7 computer? Why would you do such a thing? Now, let's see how well this works with the goggles. Yeah, we got the sea mantle off. Alright, that was pretty damn effective. Foresight, ice body, resist cold, resist electricity, and sea mantle all gone. That was pretty effective. Good job, good job. Poor Bismuth. Nobody dies more than Bismuth. Oh, nice. We got a spider. Badass. There we go.
I never thought that I would be responsible for the creation of my most powerful enemy.
I agree, Jared. It is too easy, which is why we need to do unfair last Azlanti mode playthrough. And I just noticed that my chat window is only showing Twitch chat right now, and y'all have been talking the whole time over on YouTube. Team Weird for the win, yo Mogami. Team Weird for the win.
I've been waiting for you to get distracted so I can stab you in the back.
I will take that as a compliment, Sam. That your Lich would consider this party his nightmare if he had nightmares. I'd say this is probably got to be the best party I've ever had in game. It pretty much trivialized core difficulty, which is unfortunate because, well, I wish I had saved this party for hard or unfair difficulty or something. I feel like it was kind of wasted on core, and I can't use the same party again, like in a later playthrough. That would be kind of lame.
I would be overjoyed to discover that I am wrong. I tried to hope, even though there was no hope left. But wait, why do you care? Why are you trying to change my mind? That thirst for truth and knowledge, that is so familiar. But what makes you think I will listen to your arguments? I have gone too far to turn back. I must walk the path I have chosen.
Says you.
You think I'm wrong about you? Why? We are not talking about numbers.
Yes, Michael, it's finally happening. I think we've pretty much finished up here. Finally, after 10 months of endeavoring to complete this, we've done it. Or maybe 9. Yeah, Thor, you've made it just in time for the end. We are looking like we're going to be pretty successful here. I'm just picking out the Ascension choices that are here, or the things that I think would be Ascension choices, but we didn't get enough of what we need to actually achieve the Ascension. We got a good bit of it, but we didn't get all of it.
Yes, I remember. I wanted to check, to see for certain if it would awaken your instincts. I was so full of hope that day.
You know, most people either know what it's like to not get the Ascension ending or what it's like to get the Ascension ending, but how many people have actually experienced, you know, only getting like half of it or something? So maybe we'll be showing something different to some people here.
Yes, I was disguised as Yaniel. This was our first conversation face to face. I was desperate. I needed to know who you were, to understand what you were. I wanted to find out if there was anything about you I recognized. You hungered for knowledge. You desired the truth more than anything else. You did not merely accept the power that was given to you. You mastered it. You passed every trial. I am so proud of you. It's true.
Yeah, Jared, Lunaraya was regaling us with tales of his swarm escapades and Unfair, and definitely sounded like Unfair is not a problem for the swarm, from what Lunaraya had to tell us before. No, we're not going to have one. Well, we might fight Areelu. I don't know. I've never done half of an Ascension ending before, so we'll see what happens here. See, I think we needed like maybe one or two more chat options there that I guess we missed. I think one more. Probably from Mutasafin's research. I don't think we completed that. And then, of course, we didn't actually get the demonic essences.
How very perceptive. But you didn't think I would make it easy, did you? I won't let you win. You made me alive. You want to use me to
do y'all want to continue to fight Areelu, or do y'all just want to end it here with the diplomacy or intimidate check? For anybody who is on YouTube, I'm putting out a poll right now, and we'll see what wins here. All right, and then we have to decide what the heck we're going to play next. So anybody who's interested in that, start thinking or dreaming up what might be next. Alright, well, I'm going to give that just a moment to see what that has to say. Jared wants us to end it as soon as possible. Hey, Siri83, so glad you could make it. Jared's been wanting me to play Last Azlanti Unfair for forever. I believe since he started watching the stream anyways. So yeah. We're actually kind of deciding what we're going to do next. We've got a few choices or possibilities. So be sure to let me know what you think we should do there, Siri. We're looking at either a Divinity Original Sin 2 playthrough or Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 playthroughs, or possibly Wasteland playthrough, or either a hard Last Azlanti playthrough on Wrath of the Righteous, or maybe like an unfair one. But yeah, those are kind of the things that I'm considering right now. And I think Divinity or Baldur's Gate are the two that are most likely to happen. Hey, Nick. Good to see you. Glad that you're here. Where did you come up with that, Nick? That doesn't sound like something you just came up with. Or did you? I'm interested, though, because that actually sounds pretty interesting. I actually like that. Okay, so 40% of you think that we should end it with a diplomacy check. 20% think we should end it with an intimidate check. And 40% think that we should continue to battle Areelu. And that's just on YouTube. If we also count the vote that we were given here on Twitch, then I would say ending it is definitely easily won. And I guess diplomacy check won it out of those. So we're gonna end this with a diplomacy check.
You're right. I won't gain anything from this. So what now?
Oh, the problem with the Swarm playthrough is that you don't actually get to be a Swarm until Act 5. Like, I don't know.
You are stronger than I could have anticipated. As your creator, I should be proud to be defeated by the.
And you know, I actually my very first playthrough after the game released was a Swarm playthrough, by the way. But the Swarm, or the save file at least, bugged out, and I actually had to go back and start all the way over from the beginning, or rather end of Act 2, beginning of Act 3. After that happened. But the Swarm was kind of the path after the Lich, of course, which I played to death in beta, that I was most interested in whenever the game came out. I can't roll a 1 Lunariah because we have Knowledge World rank 2. The Knowledge World rank 2 trick. So 1s are not a possibility. Wait a minute. We're not supposed to close the world wound. We're supposed to open it up for all the different planes. What the hell happened to that? That annoys me. How about we just walk away and leave everything as it is? I'm kind of upset now. Oh, I actually like that idea, Nick. That's actually a pretty awesome idea. Like something different, something fun. That might be something that people gravitate towards. Yeah. Thanks, Sam. Was a pretty nice pun, huh? Yeah. You know what? I feel like that's a trickstery thing to do. We're gonna walk away and leave everything as it is.
How fortunate, then, that we have a replacement for you.
Alright, I was not expecting that. I guess I know now what happens in that case.
As always, I had to do everything myself.
Why didn't you just show up and do that to begin with? What the hell?
See, things are great. You're alive. The wound is healing. We all have wonderful lives ahead of us in the new world. Let us
Alright. Well, that annoyed me. That was extremely anticlimactic. Did not appreciate that at all. I don't know, but that annoyed the hell out of me. No Trickster ending, no Ascension ending, which I was expecting to not get. And then we couldn't even leave things as they are because of damn Nocticula. I could have at least killed Nocticula after that. But hey, you know what? We made it through a freaking last Azlanti mode core difficulty playthrough, and I know some people like Jared are gonna say it doesn't matter, that that's not an achievement. But you know what? I feel pretty fucking good about it. Excuse my language. But finally, after all this time, we did it. And I do feel good about it. I'm pretty freaking happy right now. Do need y'all to help me decide what it is that we actually do next, though. I think Sam was right whenever he said that a different game is probably the way to go. And I think before, whenever we were talking about it, that that Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and Divinity Original Sin 2 were definitely the two things that that had the most votes from people. Now, I think that there could be some debate with that, Lunaraya, that the Trickster's the most overpowered mythic path of all, but you know, I guess maybe it was. But it was certainly the most fun. I did not appreciate the ending at all, but I think it was maybe the most fun mythic path that I've played, at least story-wise, encounter-wise. I found it very amusing. Jared just likes to see me suffer, Siri 83. He just likes to see me suffer. I have actually given it some thought, though. Maybe we'll try Last Azlanti mode on unfair difficulties someday. But we're gonna swap over to another game first, I believe. I highly doubt that it is possible. But maybe it could be fun to try someday. So everybody wants me to play something different here. We got Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, we got Divinity Original Sin 2, we got Battletech, we got Ghostmaster, whatever the hell that is. I have no freaking clue what Ghostmaster is. That sounds like something you just made up, Yomogami. Jared here wants us to try Under Rail. I don't think that's necessarily the best choice, but I'm going to add it here to the options. All right. Apparently, Lunaraya is seconding your second thing. Is that a word? I don't know. It is now. Anyways, your Ghost Master nomination there, Yomogami. So I guess we're going to go ahead and add it. Oh wait, are we gonna add it? Never mind. I guess there's only 4 options. So, and it looks like Ghost Master is out. Actually, we're going to add Ghostmaster because it had 2 votes and Underrail only had 1. And that still leaves out Wasteland, which I would probably rather do than some of these games. But if nobody wants to see it, there's not much point in streaming it. So let's just go with these 4. Lunaraya, boo! Yay! That was I've never played Crusader King 3. I don't really know what that's about. That sounds like a, I don't know, like a macro strategy game or something. I don't know, it puts me in mind of something like Civilization. Anyways. Alright, Michael has officially worried me with that statement that he just made, so now we gotta hurry up and get through these slides. Why would you do that to us, Michael? Why? Why? That's something Jared would say. We should have killed her, Am Nocticula. Really? Nocticula went to Elysium? Come on now. She went to Elysium and became a god? Okay, sure. Why not? Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Really? She tried to kill us? Well, that's nice. Is this what we meant by unhappy slide endings for the companions? They attempt to murder us? Definitely sounds like Ninio. I don't know, I feel pretty good about it, Kristen. I feel pretty good about leaving their stories unfinished. Seems like Social had a pretty happy ending there, Kristen. Seems like a very Regil kind of ending. And here we go. The most important part of the ending.
What of me, the writer of these words? The half-demon witch known as the architect of the world wound. I was defeated and fell at the hand of the one I had tried to transform. My experiment ended in failure, and my life ended along with it. I have recounted the story of my life for you, Pharasma, Lady of Graves. Not only of my life, but of the Commander's also. I believe the tale of such an illustrious figure would pique even a goddess's curiosity.
Huh. Yeah, that's actually pretty good there, Lunariah. That's exactly what Regil would be doing. He'd be yelling at his reflection in a tub full of water or a pond full of water or whatever, and that's what he'd be yelling. Well, we're going to try for something different here, Lunariah. Can we have her go somewhere other than the Abyss? Can we do it?
Now you know
we'll find out.
everything. I await your
Let us intervene. I appeal to your mercy. Pharasma's mercy. Is there such a thing? I appeal to your mercy. I don't like any of these options. Where's the friggin' Trickster option? Gotta say, the Trickster's really fallen off here at the very end. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to succeed at this. Holy crap, we succeeded. We must have rolled a 20. Damn, we did it. I can't. We had a +0. That's it. 0 diplomacy check, and we succeeded. That is okay. I'm gonna stop complaining about the ending. That was pretty amazing. That's the first time that I think I've ever succeeded at one of these.
The laws of the universe have existed for millennia.
Yeah, holy shit is right, Lunariah. That was awesome.
But even they allow the decider of fate some degree of influence over the verdict. You wrought great evil, while it stemmed from the evil that was done to you. Your actions far exceeded it. Your soul is dark, and there is only one place for you in the universe. And yet, the one whom you harmed most of all now appeals to me on your behalf. I shall send you to the Maelstrom, the plane on the edge of the world. A place to which the gods' gazes do not stray. There you will find yourself. Or you will perish in the whirlwind of chaos that is your soul. So be it.
All right. Oh, that was pretty good. I feel pretty good about actually passing that. That was nice. I enjoyed that.
Now you, the mortal who has risen so high as to stand boldly in the presence of the goddess of fate. You have done the impossible, and you will be remembered as long as this universe exists. Go, live out the rest of your life. I look forward to tales of your future deeds.
I think you're wrong about that, Michael, because we had a +0. Like, I looked at it, we had a +0. We needed a 45. And then whenever I actually opened it up, I don't know. I need to go back and look at the video. But I'm quite confident that whenever I clicked on the roll, that it showed we rolled a natural 20. So, yeah. I'll just say all that. It definitely showed that we had a +0 to our roll, and then it definitely showed that we rolled a natural 20 on it. That being said, I do remember party members being able to make the roll for you before, but it would show what bonus they were giving, you know, right there, whenever I checked it. So I don't think that that's what happened here now this time. Well, we didn't die. We got to stay ourselves. And it looks like we did get the achievement Equal of Areelu. I actually just got... So, Equal of Areelu, that should be the one that's last Azlanti mode on core difficulty or higher. So, hell yeah, we did it. Yeah, so Areelu's gone to the Maelstrom, Elysium, and the Abyss. I don't know. I guess you have to ascend with her to get her to go somewhere else besides that. Thank you, Siri. Thank you very much. I feel pretty good about tonight, and thank you for coming and being a part of it. And you two, Yomogami, and Michael, and Kristen, and Sam, and Lunariah, Jared, friggin' everybody. Feels good to have succeeded there on that, finally. Ah. Thanks, Michael. Well, maybe you're right, Michael. I would have swore that I saw that it said we rolled a natural 20. But you're right. It's a minor thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. All right. So I don't... Let's see. The poll that we ran here has 1 vote for BattleTech and 2 votes for Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, 2 votes for Divinity Original Sin 2, and 2 votes for Ghost Master. So, yeah. I'm not sure what we're going to play next. Maybe I'll put out a poll to the entire community on YouTube outside of the stream, but I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Because then that'll lead us into Baldur's Gate 3, which will hopefully help us kind of increase our viewership. You know, since that's the popular thing that's going on right now. Then maybe after a few months of doing that, we might come back for Last Azlanti Hard, or like a Last Azlanti Hard run on this. Because I was dreaming up things at work yesterday, like things that I would like to try that I think might work for Last Azlanti Hard difficulty. So we are going to come back and do that at some point. But I don't know. We seem to be at a stalemate here, so I'll have to decide, and we'll probably start streaming that. I don't know. We'll probably start streaming it Wednesday night. Either Wednesday night or Thursday night, most likely. Oh, we got an 8th vote. And that vote pulls Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 ahead with 38% of the vote. BattleTech has 12%, Divinity Original Sin 25%, and Ghost Master 25%. Oh, hell yes, Lunar. I've put out video. I've been putting out polls and videos and stuff about Rogue Trader. I've even taken to Reddit, which I've never really used before. But I've even taken to Reddit to kind of talk about the Rogue Trader on there, on Owlcat's Reddit there, and on their Discord. Also, I've kind of talked about it with them. Anyways, yeah, I'm extremely excited for Rogue Trader. Like, as soon as I found out about it, I started, like, spamming freaking lore videos and stuff on YouTube about 40K, and, you know, been learning about that kind of stuff, and I'm incredibly excited for Rogue Trader. I wish, hell, if Owlcat came out with an announcement today, all right, we're starting our alpha testing tomorrow, then the next game we'd be streaming would be Rogue Trader. You know, and we'd show up tomorrow or Wednesday or whatever, and we'd be streaming the alpha version of Rogue Trader, because I think more than any other game right now, it's right there with Baldur's Gate 3 and the second episode of the Final Fantasy VII remake, like, for games that I am anticipating the most. And I'm pretty sure once I actually play the game, like the alpha for it, you know, go through all that, that'll probably skyrocket it to the top. And definitely make it my most anticipated or look forward to game. According to their most recently released video, they released their first developer diary video 2 or 3 days ago. I put out a post about it with a link to the video. But yeah, in there they specifically state that you can join with Chaos. or align yourself with chaos, you can that can happen. I don't know in what manner it's going to, if you do it willingly, or if maybe you're tricked into it or whatever, like, but yeah, you can take the chaos path in some form. Yeah, it actually, if you go and you listen to that video, I really like the headspace that Owlcat seems like they're in for that video. I really like it a lot. Because they make it seem like they're going to give you even more choices than what we got in like Wrath of the Righteous, and we got a good bit of choice there. But I think they're going to take it even further, and it seems that they're definitely going to allow for just about any path imaginable in 40K, within reason, of course, within reason. But I don't know. I'm pretty excited for it. Yeah, Yomogami, it might be a bit of a slippery slope, allowing for chaos, assuming that that's what you're talking about. But I don't know. I don't think it would be right for them to exclude that. Like, I don't think that would be a good idea. Like, I think a lot of people want that in a game that I want to have as many choices as possible, meaningful choices. I think that allowing you to take a chaos path is kind of imperative. Yeah, you Tsinchian, huh? Never would have guessed there, Lunaraya. Hey, Brian. Glad you could show up, and yeah, I'm sorry. We, I think it only took us about an hour and a half to go through the end of Threshold, and a lot of that was stopping for talking and for typing and considering things and putting up polls. Like, we made it through there pretty quickly and handily. But thanks for showing up and, helping out and showing your support. Oh, and I want to ask everybody one more time, if you've not done this already, please like the stream, subscribe to the channel. If you're over on Twitch, give us a follow. That kind of stuff definitely helps us out, and I definitely appreciate it. So yeah. Actually, mentioning Lich there, Jonathan, the idea, the things that were going through my brain about the next playthrough, which will probably be Hard Last Azlanti, the next Wrath of the Righteous playthrough, we're going to play something else first, is actually going to be a Lich playthrough. So, in a few months, we should be able to have some fun with that. Oh. Well, it seems that Divinity Original Sin 2 has suddenly jumped ahead of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So maybe we'll go to that. Divinity Original Sin 2 might be my favorite, or I don't know, it's right at the top of my list for favorite CRPGs of all time. So it wouldn't be so bad if we went ahead and ended up going with that. I think your Ghostmasters lost, Yomogami. I think they lost. Sorry. Oh, damn. No, I definitely appreciate the 11 likes there. Well, you're gonna be purging the lot of us because I ain't siding with that damned Emperor. Or the Imperium of Man, no thank you. I see zero reason to like or appreciate them. Yeah, Jonathan, DOS 2 is freaking phenomenal. And I haven't played it since it launched. Like, whenever it launched, me and a good friend of mine, we played the hell out of it. Like, I don't know, within like 2 weeks, I guess we'd gone through the entire game and beaten it. But that's the only time I've played it through. Like, I've started some playthroughs since then. And, you know, I'd like get off of the island and then stop for whatever reason or whatever. But yeah, that's the only time I've ever actually completed the game, so it would be kind of fun and cool to go back through it again. So, and that does seem to be winning. So, yeah, out of Divinity: Original Sin 2 definitely has a really good chance of being the next game that we play. I think the combat for Divinity: Original Sin 2 is more fun, but the character creation and the party building and all of that for Wrath of the Righteous, I think could possibly put it over the top. I guess it just depends on what you value more. Well, I'm a bit of a Warhammer 40k noob, to be honest with you there, Lunaraya. That's why I started spamming lore videos once I found out Owlcat was going to make Rogue Trader, and that was going to be a game in the 40k universe. Oddly enough, after all the smack I was just talking about the Imperium, the faction that I actually kind of like the best is the Mechanicus. I don't know, they just seem like the most interesting to me. Or one of the most interesting, at least. I would say them or the Orcs. The Orcs are just, I don't know, they seem too damn entertaining to not want to play as them or you know. Yeah, they just seem too entertaining. But the Imperium, you know, humankind, they can't even claim to be the good guys in 40k. You know, the humans can at least claim to be the good guys, or some faction of them can, but not really in 40k. That was awesome, Sam. Sam, points flame. Here, I gotta put this. Can I do that? Oh, damn. I wish I wasn't such a noob streamer. I wanted to, like, will that do it? I don't know. I wanted to show it up here. Maybe I need some special app for that. I should look that up, Google it, to figure it out. Anyways, yeah, Sam says, points flamer at Lunaraya. I'm certain it's the Emperor's will. Yeah. Pulls the trigger and flames the traitor. I don't know. I just found that pretty amusing, especially after what Lunaraya had to say earlier. I think I've heard of that, Jonathan. I haven't really tried it or messed with it. I don't know. We actually have a member of the community, Chromatic Jester, who was in here a couple of nights ago. Anyways, he's working on some mods that we're going to feature. But I don't really like using mods too much. I'm definitely going to feature his because he was actually getting opinions from us, and he's going to implement some of the ideas that we wanted and stuff, and that's really, really cool. But I feel like using mods makes it less accessible to other people. And right now I can't really play a game unless I'm justifying it by like streaming it or making videos for it, because I have like no freaking time in my life for anything. Um, you know. But thanks for letting me know about that. Maybe we might make like a video like, hey, y'all should try out these mods, and we could possibly include that in there. But it's probably not something that I would actually use in my own playthrough. Yeah, Ruchele is really, really awesome, Brian. Possibly my favorite. I don't know. Yeah, possibly my favorite companion character. I think what Sam meant to say, instead of I have bolters, laser cannons, Imperial Guard, Marines, Inquisitors, etc., 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 is that he has, 300 trillion human lives that mean absolutely nothing to the Imperium, and they'll just constantly throw those lives at you until until you reach your preset kill limit, and you shut yourself off, and that way the Imperium wins. I think I answered that already earlier, Lunaraya, but just in case I didn't, I don't really jam with a Warhammer 40k faction, but the Mechanicus and the Orcs are the ones that I would jam with if I had the chance to jam with them. They're definitely the ones that interest me the most after going through all the lore for all the different factions. And then I would probably put Necrons as a close kind of second. Yeah, in that video, Brian, there was definitely a large number. Oh, that probably looks terrible, huh? Anyways, there was definitely a large number of companions. I want to say like 5 or 6 that they named off there. Sister of Battle, Space Marine. What was it? Some crazy psyker, or I don't know. There was something up with the psyker. Maybe it wasn't crazy, but it was something messed up with the psyker. There was a seneschal, I want to say. I don't know. There's 5 or 6 of them. That sounded pretty cool and interesting. The one thing that was missing, or the 2 things that were missing, that I was a little bit disappointed by, but it's so incredibly early that I fully expect these to be added to the game. Like, I would be extremely surprised if they weren't. Are a member of the Mechanicus, and also an orc companion, orc mercenary, or something to that effect. Oh yeah, yeah. There was an Eldari Ranger too. You know, watching your back from a scope, I think is the quote, or certainly not the quote, but something to that effect is how they described the Eldari Ranger. Yeah, I think it was more something they were saying like a psyker of ill repute or questionable motives, or I don't know, something like that. The the concept art for all of them looked pretty badass too. Like I really liked the concept art that they had for it. Mm. Well, there's a difference between having a member of the Mechanicus on your ship, though, and having a member of the Mechanicus as a member of your party, Sam. But I am fairly confident there will be a member of the Mechanicus on the ship. Like, I do feel pretty confident about that. I'm less so confident that there will be one available to your party, but I'm still up there, you know, like 85% or something like that. The orc, though, the orc is like, I feel like 99% about that. They've got to add some comedic relief, and what better way than an orc? I can tell you what better way than an orc, and that is a whole troop of snotlings, you know, hiding in a trench coat, trying to pretend to be a Humie, which Sam is probably about to point out is impossible because their intelligence is so low that they couldn't even understand the concept of the word Humie. But you know. Well, the game doesn't necessarily. Oh no, I guess it. Yeah. Going to say it doesn't need a member of the Mechanicus as a party member if I can be a member of the Mechanicus, but they've already kind of confirmed that that's not going to happen. So I don't know. Need to think before I speak, I suppose. Yeah. Well, that's a good way to look at it, Sam, and I think you are right about that. Like, I feel like, yeah, there will be a member of the Mechanicus that's available as a party member, even if it hasn't been announced yet. Mm. Yeah, but I don't actually expect you to be able to be a member of the Mechanicus, although you can always contrive something that could be very close to being a member of the Mechanicus. I don't actually expect that to be available, though, or to happen. I do hope that they give us some story backgrounds to actually choose from, though. I do hope that they do that, because I do like having a set kind of backstory instead of just leaving it blank. Now, whenever you leave it blank, you can always just make up your own, which I've done, and we have several videos on the channel, you know, that have included those backstories in them. But still, like, it's cool to have some preset ones, especially if some of those preset backgrounds actually affect your character. So perhaps there could be some Mechanicus or Mechanicus-like background for your character to have, which of course would then fit right into them actually, if not being a member of the Mechanicus, perhaps being able to do the things that a member of the Mechanicus could do. Actually, I kind of like the philosophy of the Mechanicus more. At least that's what kind of interests me more. That they can't make new inventions. They can only like make old inventions, or you know, they can't really invent or create anything new. Like I think that's a really cool, interesting angle to the Mechanicus. And I kind of like that. The fact that they just kind of make everything like, whatever. But the kind of philosophy for what they can and can't do and why they can or can't do it, I do find pretty interesting. Yeah, I would particularly like the ability to be able to have some type of Mechanicus background and then actually be able to rebel against that thought or dogma, I guess, belief, and actually create or invent new things. I do not expect that to be included in the game at all, but in my mind it would be fun. Hey Matt, yeah, you kind of missed the ending, sorry. We've been finished for, I don't know, 45 minutes, I guess. It was fun, but it was way too quick. I was trying to kill Areelu in one turn, but I forgot that she heals herself back to full life like 3 times. So that unfortunately didn't happen. But yeah, it was still fun. And we were trying to decide what game to play next. Perhaps you've already seen the poll and given us a vote for it. Also, if you could like the stream. I'm sure you already subscribed to the channel, but if you could give us a like there, that would be appreciated. And wow, Divinity is really kicking Baldur's Gate's ass now. Baldur's Gate was ahead before, but Divinity Original Sin almost has half of the vote by itself. Oh, somebody decided to change their vote. Like, oh, he said it's kicking their ass, huh? Somebody else voted. Or maybe that was Matt, just realizing what I'd said or offered. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I was pretty happy, pretty elated. I guess I'm gonna have to start brushing up on Divinity Original Sin 2. Try to figure out. I don't know. I would like to do an honor mode playthrough, but I don't want to spend 9 months playing Divinity Original Sin 2, so more likely it'll just be like a tactician playthrough, which I think is the same difficulty as honor mode, but if I screw up and we die, we don't have to start over. And I'm sure if Jared's still here, he's probably upset by that, but sorry, Jared. I don't know, but one thing that does seem to be a theme is that there's kind of competing narratives, at least from my understanding, in Warhammer 40k, like they use like a kind of a unreliable narrator type kind of situation, or to explain things. And so in one story or set of facts or whatever, it might be said one way, and then in another way. And I don't know, at least the impression that I've got is that very little in Warhammer 40k is actually for sure. So yeah, I'm just saying that because you're talking about these things as if they are set in stone, and I'm sure both of you know more about the lore than I do. But from what I have learned or gleaned from reading about it and watching a lot of lore videos, is that it does seem like nothing is for sure. It's like, this person says it's like this, or this text or history says it's like this, but, you know, that kind of stuff is written by the winners, or, you know, can be lied about, or what the hell ever. So there's not really a for sure about most of that kind of stuff. Or such is my understanding. Kind of like that, Matt. We're probably going to do Divinity Original Sin, since it seems to have the most votes, although somehow Baldur's Gate almost caught up to it again, even though Divinity Original Sin was kicking its ass, as I said before, just like a few minutes ago. But anyways, I think we'll probably do Divinity Original Sin 2 next, a tactician mode playthrough. And then after that, we're probably going to go on to Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I may not even stream those entire games. Like, I might just play them through and maybe stream bits and pieces of them. And maybe just do like a recap video afterwards. Like, hey, this is the story of Baldur's Gate 1, or this is the story of Baldur's Gate 2, or whatever. So that way people, you know, they might want to kind of get a refresher on what the stories for those games are without actually watching full playthroughs or playing the games all the way through again. So maybe do something like that with them. And then after that, probably start playing Baldur's Gate 3, even though it'll still be in beta. And yeah, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm seeing at this point. No, I'm just saying, Lunaraya, what I was trying to say is that even if it's something that's said in a book that's commissioned by Games Workshop, like sometimes there'll be contradicting things from what I understand said in different books. And, you know, that can be intentional. Like, this is what it is from this point of view, from these people, or from this whatever. But just because that's how they see it or think of it or whatever, doesn't necessarily mean that that's the way it actually is. And usually I feel like companies just do that so that they can retcon stuff and have it make sense, more sense to the players. Oh, I should have put Demon Hunters as one of the options. Sorry, that should have went in place of Ghostmaster or Battletech. Because I was actually, especially after they announced Rogue Trader, I was actually wanting to play Demon Hunters as a way to just kind of break into the Warhammer 40k universe. Especially since I've been learning all this stuff about the factions and the lore and all that. Damn, I should have put that in the poll. Maybe I'll just poll the entire community, and yeah, I'll probably just like poll the entire community and have that as one of the options. Because I think that game would be fun, and I did like XCOM a lot, and I would like to play a 40k game. I'm not sure if people that watch CRPGs, though, are actually going to want to watch me play an XCOM style game, especially if I'm not very good at it, and it's been so long since I played XCOM that I probably won't be, or played any game like that, really. There, now y'all can't see a little sliver of my wall or whatever behind me. Warhammer 40k mechanics? That does not sound like something I want to play. That sounds like a Warhammer 40k Sims game or something. I mean, I'll check it out. Maybe it is good, but just reading that, like, it puts me in mind of some film or 40k themed Sims game. Well, to be honest, I think I would rather play the... I mean, if they're from the same studio, and even if maybe they have similar gameplay, I think I'd rather play Demon Hunters, because it's more recent. It's more likely that more people would want to see that or watch that. You know, hopefully the studio has more experience for making the mechanics game to where they could have put more into Demon Hunters. So yeah. The mechanic is XCOM. Yeah, just reskin XCOM and we'll call it a 40k game. Alright, well, we are going to do another poll, but we're not going to do it here. Screw it. I guess if y'all want to, we can go... Yeah, we can go ahead and do another poll here, I guess. But the real poll, or I shouldn't say the real poll, I will count this as part of the results. I'll add these votes to the actual YouTube poll that I'm going to do out to the entire community, and I'll add these results to it. But yeah, I am going to do that to just kind of see what the wider community might be interested in. Let's see. How does anybody feel about Divinity Original Sin 1? Because I actually kind of like the first one better than the second one, kind of. I don't know, it's actually kind of hard to pick, but we're going to keep Divinity Original Sin 2. I was just curious how y'all felt about the first one. If anybody wanted to give an opinion on that. Well, I would like to see the Necron a little bit more. They're probably the faction that I've been able to learn the least about. And I generally like undead, and they do definitely seem to be at least undead-like. Yeah, that's a good point, Brian Lovejoy. Divinity Original Sin 2 was a lot more refined. And I really liked the kind of mechanics that they added to where you can kind of compete with each other if you're playing multiplayer or whatever to try to ascend to godhood was pretty cool. I was just thinking that I don't know, it's the armor system. Sometimes whenever I think about it, like I like the armor system better, and sometimes I don't like it as much. What I did like is that I don't know, it definitely added another tactical layer to combat, but I felt like it definitely took something away from some of the builds that I liked in Divinity Original Sin 1, which maybe that's more why I kind of had a problem with it. But them adding undead definitely, I mean, they could have just added undead and everything else could have been exactly the same or even worse, and I probably would have liked Divinity Original Sin 2 better overall. Because, yeah, I was freaking stoked about that. It's like, yes, I can heal with poison and I'm immune to death fog. Like, that's freaking amazing. Now I need to go take, what was it? Demon King and stack up my fire resistance so I can be immune to fire too. And then we can have some fun. Oh yeah. Well, Divinity Original Sin 1 was actually the game that got me back into CRPGs. Like, I hadn't played a CRPG since the 90s, really. That's not true. I think I played Disgaea 4 or something like that, and it was kind of terrible. I didn't enjoy that very much at all. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It just wasn't really my thing, I guess. But anyways, yeah, it was like the first CRPG that I'd played since the 90s that I actually liked and enjoyed, and then that led me to Wasteland games and Divinity Original Sin 2 and Pathfinder Kingmaker and Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And now they're just kind of like not the only games I want to play, but definitely the games that I'm most interested in playing now. What is TRPG? You mean tactical RPG than tactical shooter? Because is that what you think of XCOM as? And I guess I would have called it a tactical RPG shooter, I guess, if I had to describe it in those terms. That's kind of what I would have called XCOM. But, Damn, now you got me thinking. XCOM definitely could have used some more RPG elements, I guess. Like, maybe not RPG elements, but it would have been nice if there were just more abilities to choose from and stuff like that. Like that would have been pretty nice. Well, you do get to kind of level up your characters, and you get to choose some different abilities and stuff for them. But yeah, maybe it is kind of light on the RPG side. But anyways, yeah, it's actually really good to know that the Daemon Hunters and Mechanicus have more of those types of elements, because I definitely appreciate that more. Alright, well, I feel like people are kind of heading out and maybe ready to move on to the next thing. Sorry we didn't get more gameplay in today. Maybe I should have done a few more side quests just so that we weren't done with Threshold so quickly. But we'll be back either Wednesday or Thursday. Probably Wednesday. We'll probably be back on Wednesday, and we'll either be streaming Warhammer 40k Daemon Hunters or Divinity Original Sin 2, it looks like, because those are the most popular possibilities at this point. But anyways, thank you everybody for showing up, Brian and Lunaraya. It was really good to see you again, Lunaraya. I hope you're able to make it around a little more often. If you're not, then that's cool, but hopefully you are. And you know, Sam and Yomogami, Chris and Michael, Siri83, Jared, if you're still out there, all of y'all, thanks for showing up and hanging out and supporting us, and for being a part of our first complete Last Azlanti playthrough. I have a feeling it won't be our last, though. I do also want to thank our Patreon Senior Council member supporters, Lich Lord Sam H. and poopSMASH. Thank you guys for all that you do for the community. Thanks for, you know, helping us with everything that you help us with and supporting us the way that you do. And I'd also like to thank Simeon and Random for also supporting us on Patreon. And yeah, thanks guys, definitely appreciate that. There is a link in the description, by the way, to our Discord for anybody who wants to join us on Discord. At least if you're on YouTube. I have to get a little more familiar with Twitch and some of these other places that we're streaming. I don't think they actually have descriptions. I think they have to like go check out my profile to be able to get those links. But anyways, thanks Sam and Yomogami and everybody. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go, and hopefully I'll see y'all Wednesday night, where we will definitely be starting some new game. We'll see what it is. If you're on the Discord, please put your vote in the Discord. Let us know in the Discord. Talk about it in the Discord. You know, so that way we can definitely consider everything from every angle before we actually start the next game. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go now because, yeah, I feel like I talk too much, especially whenever we get to the end of streams. I just kind of ramble. Anyways, this has been Chris with Lorespire. Be well, my friends.